Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to our Orc Deffwatch campaign. I'm just going to throw this little intro before the campaign starts, just to let you know that this campaign is in 8th edition 40k, but it's before the new Orc Codex came out, which just came out recently. But it's part of the fundraiser we did during the 24-hour live stream. We raised enough money that we were going to put out the entire thing for free. Normally, there's 21 episodes in total, and only 2 of them have been released to YouTube as of yet, and now we're going to release all 21 over the next few weeks. Once this one is done, we'll do our Gorka Morka seasons 1 and 2, and also Yogvir and Tor. So just keep that in mind. This was filmed during 8th edition, but a while ago, so don't talk about new Orc Codex stuff in the sense that you're thinking we did it wrong. You can talk about it in the sense of what's changed, of course, that's great. And just sit back and enjoy Deffwatch.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Deffwatch.
Welcome to one of the Mars's data centers. Population, lots of Engineers, and a Tech Priest Dominus, some Scasarii, and lots of servitors everywhere, because that's what we manning this. They don't know that you're coming yet. And you are in teleportation reserve, which means all your guys will teleport in more than 9 inches away from any enemy model, but you can basically do it however you like at the end of your movement phase. Once you're here, though, the alarms will have rung and enemies will start pouring in, and an infinite number of enemies. Basically, the longer you take, the more enemies will show up. In fact, at the beginning of each of your turns, 2 things happen. 1, we roll a number of reserves equal to the turn number -1. So obviously the first turn no reserves are coming in, but you're in teleportation reserve, so it doesn't matter. And I have a bunch of reserves lined up over here, numbered 1 through 9. I will repopulate them as you kill stuff too, so there will always be more. So turn 2, one of them will come in, and I'll randomize which one, and I will randomize which side they come in from as well. So we got some incredibly nasty stuff. We've got some whatever stuff as well, so you might get lucky there. But we got Castellans, we've got more Dune Crawlers, we've got Cataphrons, we've got Electro Priests.
You stop with the Electro Priests.
Yeah, right? In the end, you killed them all last game, even though I forgot they had a 3-up invuln by the end. I'm sure somebody would have pointed that out. It's probably a few mistakes we made there. Yeah. Working with a new army for me. Just do my best to get all the rules in here. But either way, those things will be coming in, but it's the beginning of your turn that they show up, so you have a turn to deal with them. But turn 2, 1 comes in, turn 3, 2 come in, turn 4, 3 come in, and so on and so forth. The other thing that happens at the beginning of the battle round after the first is one of your guys will randomly have a red dot appear on his forehead, or on the top of his head is more likely, as a vortex missile is shot from the orbital platform that you failed to disable, or at least take over. And at the beginning of the enemy turn, the vortex missile will land. So you'll know which guy's been targeted. No matter where he goes, that red dot will follow. Even if you go indoors, it'll still crash through the roof. And basically, but it will scatter. They're not super precise because, hey, this is 40,000 years in the future, and obviously precision is not nearly as good as it is now. And so we'll actually be pulling out a scatter die. It'll scatter 2d6 inches unless I roll a direct hit, and then everything within d6 inches will take d6 mortal wounds. Basically, almost a vortex missile. Vortex missiles.
Are we following the same rules as Vortex, where if it doesn't kill something
on a 6 you do d6 more? No, we're not going to do that.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not going to treat them just like the simple vortex missile. It's going to come down. It's going to detonate. So you can run into a group of guys and take them with you, but we're talking d6 mortal wounds. So that could put a serious dampener on your plans, and that's 1 every single turn. So your first turn, you surprise them, but after that, it's just eventually there will be like if it's turn 10, 9 new guys will come on. Now, the beginning of any of your turns, you're allowed to bottle out if you want. You can be like, no, I'm going to get overwhelmed, I'm going to die. But obviously, we're going to have to play narratively, whereas your Mega Knob is going to be very unlikely to do that. Because, let's face it, this is the subspace drive you're trying to get. This is going to be one of the major linchpins in Face Stompa's invasion of the galaxy. And if you don't get it, he is not going to be pleased. Now, in order to get it, the objective is to, you basically, all your guys have been given the equivalent of the USB sticks.
The magic key.
The magic key that always works in the movies that you just plug into a computer and it magically hacks through no matter whatever security systems are in place, because reasons. You've been given those because you don't have a big mech, and so the think tank mechs basically rigged them up for you, and you've been given enough to hack into the terminal. So there's terminals scattered throughout the table, so you got like one there, got a couple in here, we got 4 in here. 4? Yeah, 4 in there, 1 there, and then 1 over here. So, and oh yeah, yeah, I pointed that one already. So basically, whenever you hack a terminal, to hack it, you have to charge it, and then you have to spend your whole fight phase not fighting anything else. So you can't be engaged with any enemies in order to do it. If you do that, then you roll a die, and you have to roll 7 or higher on a d6, which of course is impossible, but you get a bonus to the roll equal to the number of consoles you have already hacked. So the first one that you try to hack obviously is not going to succeed. It'll be necessary to get that +1 bonus to the second one that you hack. Now, if by some weird, and a 1 will always fail no matter what your bonus is. If by some weird reason you fail all of them, we'll assume that the last console will have the information. But I doubt it'll get to that, because you'll probably be dead by then, because it'll have taken so long for you to do that. I know you can sprint around with your crazy needles and your orders, but in the end, it'll be up to the dice. But you could, by the second console, find it. But you still have to, it's the beginning of each of your turns that you can decide to teleport away. But you need that data to find the location of the subspace technologies in Mars so that you're able to teleport directly there, because there's no way you can fight your way in. You've got to know the precise location of that. And so once you have that, then your last mission, if you win this one, if you fail this one, we don't go to the last mission, you don't get the subspace technology. But if you do succeed at the last mission, you go down there, and then you'll have, obviously, the objectives to try to steal it. And if you do that, then you succeed in this block of missions on Mars. Any questions?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, Deffwatch, turn 1. But first off, you got your medical bays. On a 3+, you get to remove a serious injury. You do.
Gotta take the last grievous wound off my pain boy.
Awesome. Now we do have 2 old battle wounds to roll for as well. 1 on your demolitions guy, don't roll a 1. And 1 on the storm boy. You roll it. You want to use a command point to re-roll it?
Yup. Down to 7.
Oh no! The old battle wound! He was already nerfed. He's already at weapon skill 4+, ballistic skill 5+.
I need him to do stuff.
So I gotta make it clear, he's not going to be a 5+ weapon skill. He's -1 to his hit rolls, which means his berserk rampage will never work, because unless you find some way to get a +1 to his hit rolls, which you won't have. So I guess we can go directly to the end of your movement phase and just teleport in.
Storm boy.
Of course. Poor Storm Boy. He's gonna be left on his own again. Bazap comes the Mega Knob. Everybody else is just gonna teleport in with him.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
That's Storm Boy. You're just... Him and Bomb Fetcha. Well, Bomb Fetcha the 7th now. And Bomb Fetcha teleports in a little further than everybody else. Now it's still technically the movement phase. Do you want to use any crazy needles or any other kind of needles?
I'd like to drop a bomb.
You could do that too, I guess. Teleports in with a bomb already in motion to be thrown. So no needles?
No need. I'm not sure. Hang on. I'm gonna stick a crazy needle into
Your Mega Knob.
my Mega Knob.
Duff Grim.
And I think that's it.
Beginning shooting phase.
Wait.
What?
Bomb Fetcher can drop a bomb. And he will. Because I could theoretically hit them.
He drops it there. Now beginning shooting phase, you want to detonate?
I would like to detonate this one.
Do you want to detonate that one too?
I do.
Okay. Want to start here?
Yeah.
How far? Don't roll a 6. 2 is not far enough though, so re-roll it. 2 is not far enough though. And this one, I think you need a 5. Well, 3's not going to do it. And 1's not going to do it, but hey, at least you didn't hit Bomb Fetcha. Well, that was a waste. Get up there.
Wah. And oh no, let's do move, and wah.
Why not just wall on yourself?
Because
It's teamwork.
Can I give the same order to one person?
Do you have that upgrade? Oh, I'm thinking of Steve then. Steve has the upgrade that he can give multiple orders.
I can't do that, so.
So wah to him, which will apply to everybody, obviously. And then, which doesn't matter, because you don't get the double wah anyways, because it just lets you charge after you advance. And then get up there, which will go on all of them, but he gets to do a double because he issued it to himself. So now you have the crazy needle on him. He's a 12-inch move, so he can move 24 inches without even advancing. Whee!
Let's go this way. Boop. Pain Boy's gonna try and oh, ouch.
Try to get up there.
Try and maintain some sort of a bubble.
Yeah, well, he's probably not gonna get that far because he did crazy needle
Advance.
himself. Whoa, 12 inches. Is he in?
Oh yeah.
You can still have to charge though. And the flash kit. And then actual shooting.
Start with my flash kit, firing into whatever these guys are.
The Rangers. And do you want to
Giga
Giga Charge?
Yeah, I do.
Start with the tracer rounds.
Threes.
Threes to hit. And then strength 5, so 3s to wound. The toughness 3 Rangers.
Oh.
No, but they are traced. And then 2s to kill. But they do have 6 up invuln saves.
Of course I do.
No, they die. Boom! But I forgot canticles. Let's get those in place. We have number 6. And that is reroll 1s in the shooting phase. For hit rolls, not wound rolls. Shots, that's average. 7 shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything. Okay. 3s to wound though. And these are AP -1, so their 4 up becomes a 5 up. And 3 more die. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. A 4+, you can't fire again. You rolled a 4.
Command point.
You're on a command point already?
Yup.
Okay. No! You're down to 6 command points now.
Let's have the demolition guy throw a lot of stick bombs.
3d6 shots. Oh, 8. Too bad you didn't take that upgrade unless you reroll them, eh? And we're not treating this as a building, we're treating it as a piece of terrain, just so you know. That's why he's able to shoot them and they're not embarked. Hitting on 4s. Ugh, 3 hits. Strength 4 now, and -1, so they got a 5 up save. Oh no, they're cover, so 4 up. Oh, still kills 1. Bam! Storm Boy can fire a Slugga into these Vanguard. Hitting on 5s though, because his old battle wound has been acting up. Hey, that's a hit! And then 3s to wound. And they've got a 4 up armor save. Oh, look at that! He pops one off! Why is it that I think that that's the only experience he's gonna get? Charge phase! Boom! You wanna charge that one?
Yeah.
Hold on. Overwatch.
Oh, okay, right. Triangle.
Start with the neutron laser, has D3 shots. This is the thing that could really hurt you. 2 shots, but they do hit on 6s. Nothing. And then his Cognis Heavy Stubber, hitting on 6s, also nothing. Want to just go straight in? Boom. And then you've got Crushing Charge. Well, hold on.
Oh, right.
4+, you do D3 mortal wounds. Yes, D3 mortal wounds. 1 wound. Hey, free wounds, right? Down to 10. Pain Boy?
Gonna charge into the Rangers.
Yeah, and you wogged, so you're allowed to charge after you advance, but they will overwatch. Got 3 plasma calibers, so 6s to hit. Ooh, 2 hits. These are 3s to wound. Reroll that one. So 2 wounds, they're -3, so you don't get your 4 up save. But they're only 1 damage apiece, so you get your 5 up ignoring wounds, thanks to being a Pain Boy. Nope! It's down to 4 so far. We got a galvanic rifle. So rapid firing. Hits. Wounds on a 5, and 6s will be -1 AP. Nothing. And then an arc pistol hitting on a 6. No. And you're charging. Yeah. Yeah, that'll get you in where you want.
Right there.
Boom. Demolition Sky want to charge?
Yeah, he does.
And they will overwatch. The ones that can see him at least. Start with that pistol, hitting on a 6. No. 1 sniper that can see him. It's 1 shot, hitting on a 6. Misses. 3 galvanic rifles can see you, hitting on 6s. And then wounded on 5s, with the 6 being -1 AP. Nothing. Charge 5 inches. That'll get you in. Just barely, but you're in. Bomb Fetcher want to try to charge?
Looking for a 9.
Yeah, we didn't kill anybody as close as that.
Oh! Nope, I can live with that.
Fight phase! Your Mega Knob is going to try to thrash the Onager. He's crazy needled, so he's got +2 attacks. So he's got 6 in total. And you're using your claw, right?
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
Oh.
Ooh, so far so good. Perfect. 6 hits. And your strength 10.
Strength 5, 6, 7, strength 14.
Oh, right, because you're +2 strength. So you actually get to wound him on 2s because he's toughness 7. Not bad. That was -4 AP, so it's 3 up is garbage, but he does have a 5 up invuln, which He makes 2 of. Now, you are possibly not going to kill him. You do D6 damage each, but minimum 3. So if you roll 1, 2s, and 3s only, then you'll bring him down to a wound. You just need one of those dice to be... Yeah.
That did it.
There we are, 11, and then that's another 3, so that's 14. So on a 6, he blows up. He does not. So bam, got him. And consolidate probably has to be towards these guys.
Yep. I just want to...
Yeah, stay within 12 inches of the pain boy.
I see plasma and melt over there, so...
I don't see melt over here. Just plasma.
There
are melta ones on the table. Basically use every servitor that we have in our collection. Next fight, demolition guy.
Broad swing.
So that doubles it to 10. He's sitting on 2s now, and he can see the Mega Knob, and he's within 18 inches, so he gets to reroll 1s.
Nice.
So he should get close to 10 hits. Yep, 10 hits. But the broad swing is only strength 5, so it's 3s to wound. It is minus 1 AP though, so their 4-ups become 5-ups, so this could devastate them. Kill 4. Kill a regular guy. Or a regular guy. Alright, I'll kill these guys just to keep them in coherency over here so they can fight back better. And then the pain boy. Does he want to consolidate at all or pile in?
No.
He's happy where he is?
I am very happy where I'm at.
He's got his 4 attacks with his Doc's gloves, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Ooh, only 2. And 2s to wound because he's strength 7.
Nope, because you're...
Oh, because they're poison. Yep. But, oh no, the 6s, that's only in shooting. The 6s matter. AP minus 1, so they have 5-up saves. So you kill 1 more. I'll kill the Omnispecs. And then the Storm Boy can attempt to access the panel.
I would like to.
Yes, which you honestly don't have to roll for because it's impossible to roll 7.
Still gonna try.
Go ahead. 3, close. Almost halfway. But that does mean you've activated the first panel, and we'll just have to keep track of which ones you've done. We could just remove them, but I think they look cooler if they're on the table. We'll just remember. So that means all the future panels now you get +1 to the check. That's all of your chargers, so my guys get to go next. I will pile in with these rangers the best I can, and they'll all hit back. The 3 guys without this power sword first, hitting on 4s. Ooh, 3 hits, but wounding on 5s, unless he's toughness 6 now.
He's...
No? So 5s, so that's 1 wound. No AP though, so you got a 4-up armor save, you're good. And then the 2 attacks and the power sword, also hitting on 4s. Now these will hit wound on 5s as well, but you won't get any saves against them. Nothing. And then these rangers will pile in. Best they can. This guy will just stay up there for now, keep him in coherency. Hits, wounding on a 5. Nothing. Then a taser goad from the alpha. So 2 attacks it on 4s, but 6s count as 3 hits. So that's 3 hits, and they're strength 5, so 4s to wound. Nothing! Woohoo! To the morale phase, we got leadership 7, 6 losses. So they're all wiped out.
Yes!
And these ones lost 5, leadership 7. So they lose 2 more. You and you. Not a bad first Deffwatch turn. You killed that Dunecrawler, which is very important. If you had left that alone, you probably would have one-shotted one of your guys, or at least done some serious damage. And you access 1 panel so far, which by default you have to do, even just to approach winning the game. And you've managed to clear out quite a few guys in your landing zone. Storm Boy is a little exposed, but I don't know. Maybe he'll survive.
Just ignore him. Pretend he's not there.
Yeah. Well, I don't come in. My reinforcements don't come in until the beginning of your turn, so you always get to see what's coming, and then have to react according to that. So I just have to play with what I have on the field right now. But they are alerted to your presence, obviously. So first things first is Engine Seer is going to back up, and all the heavy weapons will stand still, but this one with the servo arm, this one's, I think, illegal. Servo arm and a heavy bolter, but whatever. It's a special one. And this one will come up too. And these guys want to deal with your Storm Boy. So we're going to get them all into line of sight to make sure we get maximum shots from their rad carbines. And these servitors are going to start to file their way out. Draw some beads on your Storm Boy. As much as they can. They're kind of stuck in here until they file through that door. Engine Seer will stay nearby to give them the higher ballista skill. And these servitors will back up to form a more protective barrier around the Tech Priest, while the Rust Stalkers will head over. We'll come right up to here. We'll open that door. We'll try to do a charge out. It's a bit of a long charge, but still. And these servitors will start to make their way over. They can hear the scuffle of battle with the Engine Seer. Shooting phase. We're going to fire everything here. 4 heavy bolters and 2 plasma cannons into your Mega Knob. And 5s to wound.
6s. I'm toughness 10.
Oh, you're +2 right now. You're toughness 10 because you're toughness 8 normally. 6s to wound with heavy bolters. How often do you get to hear that? 1 wound. -1 AP, so you got a 3-up save, which you make. We are overcharging, supercharging the plasma cannons to make them strength 8. The strength 8 won't make a difference. It'll be winning you on 5s. It would make a difference if you were toughness 8, but it's more the 2 damage that'll make a difference. They're D3 shots each, so 2 and 1. I have to roll them separately. So the first one, that's 2, hitting on 4s. 1 will kill him. Nope. And the other one hitting on 4s, 1 will kill him. No. So only 1 hits though, 5s to wound. 5. And that's -3, so you're back up to your 5-up invuln. Or 5-up armor. No. Does 2 damage. You've got the pain boy nearby to ignore that damage, though. No, you don't. You take 2 wounds. Down to 6 wounds. Rad carbines into your poor storm boy. 21 shots from the rad carbines, hitting on 3s. No, that's a lot of hits. 19 hits. Only strength 3. They wound on 5s against your storm boy, but if they roll any 6s, those do 2 damage instead of 1. There's a few 6s. So 4 6s and 1 5. So you got a 4-up save there. 2 damage apiece, though. Oh! So he's going to survive this first volley. And yeah, 2 damage. Lucky boy. We do have a plasma cannon and a heavy bolter firing at him now, though. Heavy bolter first. He did move. It's a heavy weapon, so he's going to be hitting on 5s again. So 1 hit, wounding on 4s. Nothing. Plasma cannon gets D3 shots. 2 shots, and I am going to supercharge it. Hitting on 5s, but 1s and 2s will kill him because we're -1 to our hit rolls. Boom, he dies, but we also hit. 3s to wound, strength 8. That's a wound. You don't get a save, so that's 2 damage. So he's down to 1. The servitor explodes, and the engine seer sheds no tears. Either because it has no tears, or because it doesn't care, but probably more the no caring than the no tears thing. I forgot one of the pistols, though.
Oh no.
Let's try to finish him off on a 3. You hit.
Oh, no.
Strength 6, so 3s to wound. That's a wound. -1 armor, otherwise you're dead. So 5-up save! Oh, you're alive! And I got nothing else to shoot at him. He actually survived that. Into the charge phase, the rest stalkers will attempt to charge your pain boy. Can't see them. Or can you see the one? I don't know, you tell me.
I can't see them.
No, okay. Boom. Well, you look at that.
Of course.
Right?
Dang, 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 dang.
Yeah, that's... Do you want me to re-roll that with any command points?
No.
You're going to just let the pain boy die?
Yeah.
You know he's going to die, right?
Maybe.
Last chance. Last chance. Final answer?
Reroll the 5.
There you go.
Okay.
Thanks for making me move them all before you decided that.
No worries.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Down to 5 command points, but they would have killed the pain boy. And the Vanguard here will attempt to charge. You can overwatch. Hit on a 6th, your slugga? No. They only need 5 to get there. We got 10 with a 6 and a 4.
I can't.
Yeah, it's either. You'd have to get me to reroll both of those. Probably going to finish them off with this. We got all their little attacks, but then we got... Ugh, all these barriers in the way. But we got this 1 taser goad coming in, which can do it. I'm not going to charge here. I do have a couple servo arms, but...
Do it!
No!
Do it!
They'll only hit on 5s, winning on 5s. You'll get a 4-up save. They do 3 damage apiece. You'll ignore those in 5-ups. And they'll just murder everybody. So I'm going to make you charge me so I can do 1 more overwatch. So this charge does go off, and so I will pile in and then attack. You won't be able to interrupt it because it's the only charge. 7 regular guys first, normally hitting on 4s, but you've got block. Oh, the block will shut down the taser. Oh, maybe you will survive this. So I'm hitting you on 5s. So 1 hit, wounding you on 5s. Nothing. 2 attacks from the taser goad. It's still going to be strength 5, but now I'll need 7s to activate the taser because it says 6 pluses, but I got -1. So that is a hit, but only 1 hit. Thanks to block. You know, for a guy who always dies, he's surprisingly good in close combat, at least for defense. Strength 5, though. It's a 4 to wound. Oh, you survived! It's a miracle! And that's all the chargers, so I get to choose 1 squad, which will be these rangers, and they will attack. 2 regular guys first, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 5s. 1 wound. 4-up armor. You're good. And the elf with his taser goad, hitting on 4s. 6s are 3 hits, so we got 3 hits in total. Wounding on 4s because it's strength 5. 2 wounds. Still no AP though, so 4-up saves. Nice. And then you want to do a broad swing back to finish him off?
Yes, please.
The 10 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I think we can safely remove the rest of these guys, but you never know. And then 3s to wound. That's -1 AP, so they got 5 up saves instead of 4 up, and that's 4, and there's only 3 of them left. So you killed them. Want to consolidate? Nearest enemy is that way, so you can consolidate to the... Not like you wouldn't get there anyways. And then your Storm Boy can hit back with his 4 attacks. He's only hitting on 5s though. He's got a 4-up weapon skill because of the head wound, and his old battle wound is acting up too. So he's hitting on 5s. Hey, not bad for hitting on 5s. Wounding on 3s. No, 2s. Strength 7. So 2 wounds, 6 up invulns, and 1 dies. But hey, you're not dead. That brings us to the morale phase, but these guys only lost 1, so they're not going to fail their leadership 7. Which brings us to the beginning of the Deffwatch turn. So I know you're going to get your Deffwatch resilience, but I'll do my stuff first. First off, I'm going to randomly assign one of your guys to have a red dot laser sight on him as a vortex missile comes hurling towards him. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. It's the flash get. And now we've got 10. I've taken the rangers that you killed and put them back in the mix. One of them will come back. Which one? 10! Oh, it's just the rangers. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4 for the table edges. 2. So they'll be coming on that side. And they've arrived all the way over here. A little away from the battle, but I'm sure you're not too sad about that. Resilience on him, which lets you re-roll. So 4+ to get a wound back. Reroll. No. What about your Mega Knob? 4+ to get a wound back. 6. He gets D3 back. He's back to full health. Woohoo! Look at that. And the Storm Boy has no help. So, oh, he gets D3 back. Can he do better than 1? Nope. You want to command point that? Yeah. 3. Okay. You know what? Maybe he'll survive another turn. Down to 4 command points.
Let's advance my bomb fetcher.
Bomb fetcher the 7th?
No.
That's cocked. 3, so it's 11 inches. He's going to throw his last mine.
Pain Boy's gonna move over to here. And Crazy Needle.
So you're trying to nullify the effects of the last Crazy Needle, but he takes D3 minus 1 mortal wounds. So that is 2 mortal wounds. He's down to 7. And then?
I'm gonna put another Crazy Needle into him.
Oh, jeez.
To boost him back up.
You trying to make an addict out of him? And now he can move 12.
Yes, he can. And I'm going to move him
Right up to the door.
right to here.
Oh, you want to explode it and then move up?
Yes, please.
Demo guy is going to jump down, lose a couple inches there.
And throw a bomb.
So 6 inches. There you go. But your flash kit, you probably want to keep him away from the pack. Or at least where the pack is going to be, right?
Yeah. Where
So it can scatter 2d6 inches, so up to 12 inches.
Okay.
And then everything within d6 inches takes d6 mortal wounds.
Yep, I got that. I'm going to advance him.
You can't shoot this turn anyways, right?
Nope.
So 12 inches.
So this should work. I'm going to get him to go right here. Let's fall back.
Oh, you're going to fall back. Okay. Beginning of the shooting phase, you want to detonate any bombs?
I do. I'd like to start with this one.
Do you want to detonate that one too?
And
You got to
that one.
declare all of them.
Gonna detonate both of them.
So that one, how far does it go? 5 inches.
Not going to hit me.
That doesn't hit you, but it does. Yeah, it hits the engine seer in that group. What do you want to roll for first?
Engine seer.
He's got 4 wounds. You do 1. You obviously re-roll that. And you got him. Pop. And D6 wounds or mortal wounds to the servitor 6. All right. Well, let's take the heavy bolters. And you know, servo arms are going to be pretty useless at this point. We'll just supercharge the plasma on your next charge. This bomb, how far does it explode?
I need to go 4.
1, re-roll.
Did it!
4. So 1 mortal wound to bomb fetcha. And we hit the rust stalkers for d6 mortal wounds. So 3 kills 1.5 of them. You want to re-roll that?
Yep.
1.
I regret re-rolling that.
So it does not kill any of them because they're 2 wounds each. Now your orders.
Alright, I'm going to give the order of...
Get up there, boys.
Get up there, boys. So that's going to go...
On himself.
I don't need to move twice with him, though.
Well, you should. He's within 6 inches, right?
Actually, yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you'll get all.
Do that and then wah on...
So they all have wall, they all have get up there.
Yes.
So you're not going to go bash through that door?
No, I'm gonna go in
Go
through
over
this
here.
door and advance my way there.
So there is 24 inches, so you get 2d6 advance. Don't roll low. Okay, 6 inches from there. Jeez. Boom! He crashes right through that. Oh, yeah!
Let's advance the flash kit.
Yeah, he'll be able to charge because he's got, yeah, you're good. So just put him in base contact because your intent is to charge that panel. Demo guy,
Just needs to walk up 6.
because he can still shoot, right?
Yep.
So shooting,
Let's throw lots of stick bombs into these guys.
we got 9. And you've got 4s to hit, so it's 4 hits. That's 3 wounds, -1 to their 4-up save, and... Oh, they survived! All 3 of them. Charge phase?
Yep, so I'm gonna charge this panel,
Okay, you don't have to roll that. You're
Yeah.
2 inches away.
charge that panel,
And
and I'm
Megan
gonna
up?
charge this panel.
Oh, he's gonna just go after that rather than... Ooh, got a room full of guys that are gonna try to kill him. You do realize that you're freaking out the tech priest more by touching his computers than by coming at him with your huge power claws. He, you know, you can tear him to pieces. He'll probably survive. They'll just find some data core in his brain and plug it in somewhere else, right? But his computers, don't touch his computers, man! So who wants to go first? Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. So,
So he wants to start here?
Yep.
So he finds it on a 6+.
Nope.
No? Do you want to command point that?
Nope.
Then you find this one on a 5+. No. Would you like to command point that quirk?
Yes.
You're down to 3 command points. Oh, you found the data. That's all you needed to do.
Yay.
So now you got to survive a turn.
Why did I only put him on the computer?
You should charge the guys. These guys lost 4 heavy bolters, 2 servo arms. Their leadership 6. So they're going to lose D6 more guys. They're both gone. So I've got 1 turn to kill you as much as I can. I will do my best.
I believe in you.
Well, these rust stalkers are going to come after your pain boy. I'm going to do my best to kill as many of you guys as I can. I've already told Quirk this, but there's actually secondary objectives. And now that they've hacked in, for every extra console that they hack into, he gets 1 secondary bonus objective. So it might make him pause before he decides to just to go away. Oh, but I forgot. Let's do our explosion from the vortex missile. Scatters 2d6 unless I roll a direct hit. 7 inches that way. Uh-oh. So it's right there. So we're going to measure from the center of that. D6 inches. 6 inches.
No.
Everybody is going to take 4 mortal wounds. Just out of range of your demo guy. And it'll be out of range of him because it's scattered. Well, you know what? It's scattered 7 inches.
Center of the base.
We're going from the center. Yeah, it hits him too. So 4 mortal wounds and 4 mortal wounds. You got 5 up to ignore those though. Oh, you survive with 1 wound. I think he's going to be dead. And 5 up to ignore them over here. He does much better. Only takes 2. So he is down to 3. And I forgot to roll to see which canticles is in effect. So it is 2. So that would have actually mattered. Because basically at the beginning of the battle round, which is before your turn, every enemy that's within an inch of my guys, I roll a d6. If I roll a 6, they take d3 mortal wounds. So it would have gone on your Storm Boy, but we forgot, and that was the only one that would have mattered. So we'll just forget it. And we will try to kill your supercharged Mega Knob. Everybody with heavy weapons will stand still. But everybody else who can move will move. We got a couple multi-meltas in there. We got some engine seers with some big axes, and we got a tech priest dominus with an axe. We'll advance these Vanguard 5 inches. So they can get line of sight. They're assault weapons, so they will be -1 to shoot, but hey, let's see if I can take out 3 guys. Pain Boy, Storm Boy, and Mega Knob. And these servitors will come out as well, because your Mega Knob's right there. Heavy weapons will be moving, unfortunately, but it's better than not firing at all. You get the idea. And Engine Seer will stay with them. Red carbines into your Storm Boy. Hitting on 4s now because they did advance. Woo! Oh! Well, you do know, Quirk, your Storm Boy is not allowed to survive a mission.
Apparently not.
5s to wound. 6s. Oh! Well, unless you roll horribly, that's exactly 4 wounds. So you gotta, if you fail all these 4-ups, so start with the, no, we have to roll 6 differently. 4 up. So he takes 2 damage. 4 up. Oh, he saves 1! He's down to 1 wound. Good thing for that Deffwatch resilience. Otherwise he'd be dead. We do have a pistol though. Oh. And that one is hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. -1, so you got a 5-up save.
No!
Want to use a command point?
No.
No?
Yeah, okay. You know what? I completed the mission. Let's see if I can keep him alive.
Oh, he's alive!
It was a sound effect.
Get down to 2 command points, though. Was it worth it? We'll find out. These servitors will unload into the Mega Knob. Let's do the heavy bolter that didn't move, so he's hitting on 4s. And then the heavy bolter that did move hits on 5s, so we've got 2 hits in total. Winning on 6s, because you're toughness 10 right now. Nope. Hitting on 5s, because he moved, and 1s and 2s will kill him. Well, he dies, but he hits. Wounds you on a 5. Boom! -3, so you get 5 up, otherwise you take 2 damage.
Oh.
2 damage, and you're not close enough to feel no pain. So you're down to 5. It does cost you my other servitor, though, that had the plasma cannon. Totally worth it. 2 galvanic rifles have line of sight and range. Hitting on 3s, so 2 hits. And wounding on 6s, but those 6s will be -1 AP. Nothing. And now these servitors will fire everything. We've got 2 heavy bolters and 2 multi-meltas. Heavy bolters first. Hit on 4s, wounding on 6s. Nothing. Melta range, hitting on 4s! Boom, 1 hits. Wounding on a 5. Strength 8 versus toughness 10. And if he hits, it'll do 2d6, take the best die in damage. Ah, it's a wound! You get your 5 up invuln.
Command point!
Oh, no! You're down to 1 command point. You might want to use this 1 command point here. I roll 2 dice and take the best one. You've got 5 wounds left. Oh, you can't command point it away! Because you only have 1 left. Mega Knob goes down. Oh, the humanity! The orchidity! So I'll just charge now, because that's all the shooting I can really do into your pain boy. Overwatch is a syringe gun, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, wounding on 2s and 6s do extra mortal wounds. That's a wound. And it actually does 2 damage, but it's AP nothing. So 4 up. Oh.
Killed 1.
Oh, but 1 was already damaged, so it just does 1 damage. And then they charge, but hey, you killed 1 at least, right? That's important. They can't charge, they advance, otherwise I totally would. 4 cord claws. Hitting on 3s? Yes, 3 up weapon skill. Oh, we got 4 hits. These are only strength 4, so they win on 5s, but they hit on, if any 6s, they do D3 mortal wounds. Oh, we got 2 wounds at AP nothing, so you get your 4 up saves. Oh, you've got 1 command point left. You want to use one of those?
No.
Why not? What are you going to do now? It can totally negate D3 wounds.
Last command point.
There you go. So D3 wounds. He's only got 1 left, but you get 5. Why 1?
True grit.
Oh yeah, you got true grit, so you only take 1. So 5 up to ignore the wound. Oh, he's alive! So far, you've got 3 more from the alpha, and then 2, 2, and 2 from the rest, hitting on 3s. Urgh. So these are strength 5, but more importantly, 6s cause mortal wounds. Ooh, we got a mortal wound and 2 regular wounds. There's no AP to these, so 4 up to save them. Okay, so 2 of them get through. So mortal wound and a regular wound, but you ignore those in 5 pluses. This is your last chance. Double 5. Ah, oh, the pain boy goes down. That's the end of my turn. Your storm boy somehow survived in a reversal of events. The pain boy and the Mega Knob went down. Now, do you want to see what comes in before you decide if you want to leave?
I want to go home. I want to go.
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
I want to go home. Are you sure? Because
yes.
you could try to hack another.
No.
And you teleport away. So serious injury on the pain boy and the Mega Knob. Now you can re-roll 1 of these. So who'd you like to go first?
This is a pain boy first.
So you mean the Mega Knob?
Or Mega Knob, sorry.
So the green is the 1 or the 10s. Oh, 41, full recovery.
Whew.
And the pain boy. 51 is a full recovery.
Oh.
Look at that, you walked away unscratched.
Thank goodness.
Then you get D6 experience each. You can re-roll it for the 3 who were not removed from play.
You mean the Storm Boy?
Yeah, and hey, Bomb Fetcher, the 7th, survived.
Whew.
He delivered both his bombs and didn't die. That is a miracle. Like, this is a reversal of missions. The Storm Boy survives, Bomb Fetcher survives, but the Mega Knob goes down. That doesn't often happen. Re-roll that 1, becomes a 5. Demo Guy is a 2, re-rolled, obviously, to a also 2. And the Flash Kit is a 3, re-rolled?
To a 2.
3. Well, okay. Whatever. Didn't matter. The Flash Kit and your Demo Guy upgraded. So Flash Kit first. And you can modify these. 6 is wound or primary, or you can modify it to be strength or secondary. So wound, strength, primary, or secondary.
Let's do primary.
So you've got most of these so far for the flash kit, so you just get to pick it. You're going to give him the Get Finder, which is add 6 inches to the range of all the profiles on his custom SNAS gun, which is nice. It's 30-inch range on your Gatling gun and your big shooter, and your rockets, and 42-inch range on your big shooter. Demolitions guy, his upgrade is also wound, or if you can modify it to be strength, so primary or secondary. Or you can modify it to 7 to make it totally random for the chance of getting toughness or attacks.
Let's make it random.
Totally random. You don't want to decide?
Nope.
Random stat or random skill?
Random stat.
1, 2, 3, 4. You roll a 3, which is wounds. So he gets +1 to his wounds. What does that bring him to?
7 wounds.
7 wounds. Well, you're lucky to walk away from that unscathed. That could have been much worse. Imagine if you hadn't found the data.
Ugh.
Like, you managed to pull off charging 3 of them at the same time, which was pretty darn good.
It helped.
Yeah, supercharging your Mega Knob. It cost him going out of action, but in the end, he did a full recovery.
Yep.
So,
He also made it to the other side of the building.
yeah, and it bashed through the wall. They're like, guard the door! All of a sudden behind them, bam! Oh, guard the other door. But he did go down, and so did your pain boy, but that's fine. Next mission, we're going to teleport into the innards, deep, deep inside of Mars, to go look for the parts for the... Oh man, my brain. Subspace drive! I'm sorry. My brain just went for a second there. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.